What is going, guys? Monastery Swiftspear. Today we're gonna get tempted by the ring on our creatures. Let's get into it. So for today's video, I'm bringing you another DRC Thunderous Wrath list. This time we're replacing the 4 Play with Fire with 4 ranges Firebrand. So I recently did 5-0 with Thunderous Wrath as this my Play with Fire replacements. And then I was like, when I was playing the deck, I was like, if only there was a way I could discard my Thunderous Wrath while it was in my hand. And look at this. Ranger's Firebrand is 1 mana for a sorcery card that deals 2 damage, so 7 amount of damage as Play with Fire, and the ring tempts you. So, hear me out before getting out of this video. Hear me out. So, the plan is, you have a lot of 1-drops, 12 1-drops in this deck. So the first activation of the ring, it makes your ring bearer unblockable by creatures with power more than the creature, and oftentimes all the creatures in Modern are going to have more power, except for maybe a Ragavan. But we have 2 and 1 power creatures, and also like Flyer or 1 toughness creature. So it's pretty much going to give our Goblin Guides Swiftspear unblockable. And it did happen. Really unfortunately, I filmed a league with Ranger's Firebrand, and I was like sure that I was filming the league, and at the end I saw that the recording didn't work. There was a problem, and I finished 4-1, and like I'm so unhappy because Ranger's Firebrand was like the star of this video. I faced Merfolk, Zoo, I think it was Murktide, Tron, and what was the last one? Either way, we faced a lot of creature matchups like Merfolk and Zoo, and both in those matchups, the Ranger's Firebrand was so good. One of my opponents just played a Kavu, and I had my Goblin Guide, and I just dealt 2 damage to my opponent, and then gave my Goblin Guide unblockable and just start attacking. And it ended up dealing 4 more damage because he started attacking with his Kavu because he couldn't block my Goblin Guide anyways. That was really funny. And yeah, I know this card is not really powerful, like Play with Fire, it's only 2 damage. People are gonna hate me for that. That's fine. But I'm telling you, I believe this card is a fine burn spell. Not the greatest one. It's like bottomless burn spells, but it's okay. And then the second mode gives you an attack of you can draw a card and discard a card, so you can discard your Thunderous Wrath to draw other cards, or just your lands, or your baubles, or whatever, your creatures late game. So why am I playing 4? It's because you need to have like the second trigger of the ring to be able to discard your cards. And if I only play 2 Ranger's Firebrand, it's going to be a little difficult to discard my cards really consistently. So I'm playing 4. I mean, in the longer game, I could theoretically get the 4th trigger and start dealing 3 damage to my opponent, but I think that's never going to happen. But yeah. So, really unfortunate that I didn't discard, I didn't record correctly my last league. Firebrand was so fun. And once again, Thunderous Wrath is actually really strong. More and more I'm playing this deck, the more and more I feel like this deck is not that much of a meme. And it's quite impressive. For my sideboard, I changed my sideboard because I was facing a lot of burn. At least 1 burn per league in my recent leagues, and I played some leagues with my friend, and he was also facing a lot of burn. So I'm playing 2 Kor Firewalkers, even though I don't like the card right now. I mean, if you know you're going to face burn, it's a good card, so play that. I'm playing the Sanctifiers because Murktide and Razzo Scam are everywhere, and I think it's a pretty good card against Scam. So that's pretty much it for the list. I hope you are not already quit this video because you want to see the power of this weird burn spell. And without further ado, let's try the power of the ring. Let's go. Okay, round number 1, we're on the play. We've got 3 lands and a Wrath, so right off the bat, pretty much the mulligan at 6, but we're on the play with the Goblin Guide. And I think that's still fine since we have a Canyon, so our 3rd line is not the end of the world. We're here to test the hands that have like this kind of start. It is realistic to manage a like this exactly. If I top deck a second one, I can discard my Wrath. That's exactly what I'm trying to go for. Looks like a prowess, probably. So I think I'm gonna hold my Firebrand for now. Spike you. Brave. And if they play creature, I can Firebrand it. Okay, let's try to get Delirium. With Firebrand. Hey. So I'm gonna Grave. Swing. I guess I should have played my Sunbaked Canyon to crack it. Because I'm not doing anything else. And I don't think this DRC is gonna live here. Would be weird. Okay. What are they doing? Going on end step. Okay. Oh, is this a Mirror Burn? Just managed to see like the one of outlet, fire isolate. Looks like a Mirror Burn. Okay. Oh. Cannot. If I draw Firebrand, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay. I'm just gonna draw a card at their turn. We'll see. Alright. I mean, I'm just gonna hold my land now. I don't think we're living 3 turns here, but and we never know. Opponent looks like they have a lot of land as well. Okay. Well, I'm gonna cast this, but like I said, I don't think I'm living through this. I'm gonna play Swiftspear as a blocker. My hope here is that they have literally nothing. I can block. If they have nothing, I top deck a land. I go to 1. Hard cast Thunderous Wrath for 7. Pretty much what I'm after. Didn't matter. If I drew a Firebrand, that would have been good too. I could have discarded my Wrath, draw another card. Okay, so I'm gonna bring all of this in with palms. I think the plan of Firebrand is not exactly what we're trying to go for. Our game is not gonna go that long. Let's take out some Wrath. Yeah, I guess the RC2 against the Mirror Burn is not that great. I guess in that case, take out the Baubles instead. Like this. Because DRC is like another target to a Searing Blaze, but it's a pretty, it's a little more mediocre than Goblin Guide or Swiftspear. I'm gonna mold this, obviously. Okay, I'm gonna keep this. Not a Kor Firewalker, but it's still a nice creature that they can't interact with super well. I think I'm going to bottom, maybe just the Swiftspear. I don't think I want another creature. So I have Goblin Guide, and Sanctifier. And having at least one removal spell is nice. Okay, so now they have Kor Firewalker. We're good to go. I think I'm just gonna swing first. Okay, so your Sanctifier is gonna be Path to Exile. Unless you have Kor Firewalker, of course. They fetch Shock, that would be pretty nice. Not gonna fall into that Skull Crack shenanigan and take my beats. They fetch Shock Sanctifier, I'm gonna be pretty happy. Nice. Okay, so we can go Swiftspear. Path to Exile. Swing for 6. Drawing a Vintage, unfortunately. Not really the end of the world. Is this mountain? Goblin Guide. I'm just gonna swing. I know they can block my guides with their Swiftspear and having a better trade, but I just want to kill them as fast as I can. So losing one Goblin Guide is not really the end of the world. They start targeting my creatures. I don't really mind as well. Okay, so unfortunately they're gonna have a Lightning Helix. I still think I'm just casting this because I have the Deflecting Palm. Okay, that's tough. That's like 2 Helixes in a row. Okay, this game is not over. Targeting me. Am I just dead? Boros Charm. I'm not dead. Oh yeah, they could have another burn spell. Jeez, that was rough. Alright. Guess let's go to the next round. That was pretty rough. Opponent had a pretty nice hand there. 2. All this. Keep with a Firebrand to the bottom. Gigantest. This could be Tron. It is indeed Tron. Okay, nice. Start with Goblin Guy. Don't need to play my Bauble right now. Okay. Probably a turn 3 Karn. Doesn't really matter because I want to draw anyways. I guess I should have shocked for Sacred Foundry because they might just exile my white. We'll see here. Not exactly what I wanted. Just would like to have another land. Oh, they don't even have Tron. Okay. We're good here. Okay. fine. That's the new artifact thing that draws cards and does damage. Not gonna let them draw. I'm just gonna take whatever, 7 damage. It's fine. Even if it was 15, would have been fine. Because if I draw a land, they're just dead right now. Okay, not a land. I don't think they can get out of this one. They cannot remove my creatures and prevent me from being able to cast my spells this turn. As they have some main deck life gain, but would have to be a lot of life gain. And looks like they don't even have Tron. Okay, now I'm gonna let them draw because I don't want to die like a random 2/7 drops. Okay. So if you don't know what this does, it's a 3 mana. At the beginning of your end step, you scry 2, then you put a counter on this, and then your opponent has a choice between letting you draw a card, or you mill the top card. The first time it's 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, and then your opponent takes damage equal to the converted mana cost of the card that was milled. Wasn't expecting Tron to play that, but I guess people are trying new lists, and I guess I'm playing also a bad card, so I guess I'm just gonna cut my baubles because I don't really want to updeck a bauble into a Karn Liberated. Karn, the Great Creator, rather. We do have Goblin Guide and DRC, and 3 Boros Charms. I think the Goblin Guide is like good enough just to keep, like, Goblin Guide against Tron oftentimes is gonna deal between 4 and 8 damage, which is really strong. Okay. Triple creature hand is not bad against Tron, but we do need to draw our second land to start casting those Boros Charms. Because DRC is just useless if I have Boros Charms. Okay, and that's a turn 3 Tron. I guess I'm casting this. I mean, Swiftspear is also pretty good, but since they're gonna have Tron, it's 5 just dealing 5 damage. Guess the worst case is like Tron into Karn Liberated, get rid of your Vintage. Because I wouldn't be able to punish it. Yeah, I think we're in trouble. Okay, it's fine for now. Really depends on what they have in their sideboard. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, I think I must attack Karn here. I don't really have the choice because they're just gonna get liquid metal coating and I'm gonna lose. Just concede here. I cannot beat another Karn. Alright, greedy keep. We lost. Made us lose the game. I guess, yeah, it's a little more difficult to keep one lander since I have 18 lands and not 20. This hand has a lot of burn. 15 burn. Yeah, I mean 50 burn is, I think, is probably good enough. I'm not gonna mull to try to get a Goblin Guide. I think that's fine. They go to 5. Nice. That's very cool. Expedition map on the draw. I can just smash it. Very, very easy smash here. Hopefully that was the way that they would get their Tron. That forest was weak. Chalice on 1. Was not expecting that. But sure, we do have 3 more artifact destruction into our deck. And only one one mana burn spell, and it's only 2 damage. It's not the end of the world. Alright. Smash this. Guess I'm just saying go. I'm just gonna crack a Canyon, try to kill them next turn. Alright, was not expecting another Chalice. Pretty intense. Like I said, we have more destruction effect, so if they play Chalice and not a threat, eventually we're gonna draw our burn spell that does not cost 1. Like this one. Got 1. Ugin. Or Ulamug. Ugin. Actually drew 3 of them. Let's go. Axe in your face. Alright, let's get around number 3. Very nice. They drew a lot of artifacts, but we drew a lot of anti-artifacts. Alright, 3 on the play. I'm gonna mull this one. And yeah, we can keep another Giganta, a lot of Giganta today. I've helped my friend build Monored in Modern, and he was also facing like a ton of Giganta decks. Guess this is another Tron. Mulligan to 5. Windswept. Very interesting. Wait, the other one. Spend this. I guess this is Zoo then? 5-color Zoo. Yeah. Okay. This is one of the matchup where my Firebrand actually shined in the video that I recorded but didn't work. I was able to get like unblockable creatures, and one of my Goblin Guide actually attacked like 3 times, and they couldn't block it. Okay, so Firebrand right now would do exactly that. I thought they could make one of my DRCs unblockable. Brave. Brave. Nice. Kill this. Brave. Brave. Lava Spike you. Brave. Brave. 6. And we have lethal on board and in our hand. Very nice. Yep. That was a pretty clutch Thunderous Wrath there. Okay, so I'm gonna bring that to Exile. And probably bring some Wear and Tear because they have a lot of enchantment like Leyline Binding. And I'm gonna cut. Usually they play the Fairy, so I don't really like Riftbolt too much. Guess I'm gonna cut on Wrath. Tefts. I know I'm not cutting a lot of Firebrand, but when you want to try it, and I think it's like when you want to cut them, you pretty much have to cut all of them. Like, I don't think it's worth it having only 2 in your deck. It's only like just a worse shock in that case. Sometimes gonna make a creature unblockable. It's really the second effect that I'm looking for. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this because sometimes they play also Leyline Sanctity, so okay, this would have been a good hand against a Leyline. But that was not the case. Another Goblin Guide is not bad. We draw a land next turn, it's gonna be a triple Goblin Guide hand. Quite insane. On the Coddle, I don't think they want to draw that. Probably just gonna get a Triome. Or do you want to bolt my guide? You do. Okay, so no sign of Draco turn 2 is pretty cool for me. Okay, double Fetch Shock, I'll take that. I'll take that any day. We got the land. So let's go DRC, Goblin Guide, go. Next turn we can, if they have another blocker, we can Firebrand and give one of our creatures the Ring Bearer. They took 6 damage by themselves so far. They didn't have to do nothing. Okay, they do have the fairies. Decided not to play the Tef. Maybe they have another one in play. Okay, 5, no problem. Ooh, 2 Firebrands. We could start discarding cards, but I don't really want to do that because I have pretty good cards in my hand. So I'm just gonna Firebrand your face. That on top looks pretty good. Looks like a pretty good magic card. Fortunately, I'm not getting Delirium, but that's fine. I'm reducing my attacks by 2 damage to get a 5 damage burn spell next turn. I think that's quite worth it. Oh, okay. They are a little more aggressive playing, well, I guess all the lists are probably playing Tribal Flames. Okay, so if they have double Tribal Flames, I'm dead. We know they have one of them. So I can deal 8 damage. If, okay, so I guess they're holding up another counterspell. What I'm seeing, I'm just gonna go face with this Wrath. Because if this goes through, they're just dead, just dead with my bolt plus double creature. Guess I'm gonna give the best chance to top deck Delirium. Brave this. Getting countered or not? It is not. So I can Firebrand, try to get a creature into my grave. Give my Goblin Guide the Ring Bearer. It's not a creature. They didn't Stubborn Denial my 1 mana deal 5, but they Stubborn Denial my Ranger's Firebrand? Alright, I guess no attacks for me. I'm dealing 1 damage. They double Stubborn Denial my Ranger's Firebrand. Really don't quite get it. Guess I'm just dead. They can just Trouble Flames my creature. They don't do that. They Trouble Flames my Goblin Guide. I was just dead. Because now I think I live on 1. I'm taking 3. Yeah, I'm living on 1 right now. They should have Trouble Flames my Goblin Guide before combat. Unless they have a burn spell. No, so I just win. My opponent just really screwed this game. They just literally missed. I was tapped out. They just didn't count their things. Because Trouble Flames my Goblin Guide. They swing, I block. Actually, no, my bad. I was at 9. So I was able to block this no matter what. Yeah, they did. Yeah, I think no matter what, that was okay. Yeah, I don't know. In my head, I was like losing my DRC and my Golden Guide by the Tribal Flames. Yeah, Tribal Flames, just kill my guide, swing with both. I still block this. I'm taking 5. Yeah, I think it was fine either way. Okay, sorry. You didn't mess up, but I think you still messed up by using your Stubborn Denial on my Ranger's Firebrand twice and not on my Thunderous Wrath when it deals 5 damage. Yep, this one was a little more mistake. All right, let's go to round 4. Okay, round number 4, we're again playing against the Giganta deck. That's pretty crazy. That is the 3rd Giganta deck. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. That's what they are. Was I on the play? Was I on the play or again just A little drunk. Okay, no, this is my turn 1. Okay, never mind. Nothing. Everything is fine. Okay, we're playing against Giganta with some sprawls. After they draw Swept Fetch. Trial. Okay. Blue. Like, why 1 mana blue? That's weird. Okay. Guess I'm drawing them a card. Do much about it. Okay, guess I'm just doing this, and saying go. And they cannot Omnath and land me, so I'm still fine here. Sure. Why tap your mana before, though? They want to do that no matter what. Hey, that's a kill. No, we're 1 off lethal. Still going after them. They have the Omnath, can do much about it. Actually, no, we're fine, because... oh no, they drew a mountain. I was going to say, if their only lands are fetch land, it's not great, but they drew a mountain. But it doesn't matter, they can just play Omnath and then play a fetch, gain 4, and then fetch after. Yeah, they have the Omnath, can do much about it. Looks like they don't. This looks like the 4-color control deck, but like with Giganta now. But it's weird because they cannot play Solitude, Fury, Endurance, Bring Vortex. Yes, that's it. Take out Riftbolt. Wrath. I cannot play Wrath when Teferi's on the battlefield. Guess I'm sticking out to Riftbolts. Because we're gonna go longer games, so I want to try to go for a Ring Bearer strategy. If I just have they have a Tef, I can draw the Thunderous Wrath and just keep it in my hand to discard it. Worst case scenario. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this double creature with a Bauble for 1 extra damage. And we can start the Ranger's Firebrand discard action with another Firebrand. So we're going to see if they play Chalice, but I think it would be weird that they play Chalice. They could, but they have a lot of 1-drop as well. Plains, sure. Just wonder how they win. I guess it's only Omnath, maybe? Okay. If I draw a Wrath, I'm gonna hold. Firebrand, cool. Can start discarding my land next turn. Nice. My Swiftspear survives, of course. So Risen Reef. F. Kaya's Guile. Okay. Another land. A lot of lands. Okay, let's spike you. I'm gonna hold this mountain since if I draw another creature, I can discard it. Yep. Was expecting that. Thunderous Wrath to kill the Omnath would be pretty nice here. Oh. Okay. Just gonna spike you and say go. Next turn I can Swiftspear, start discarding cards. Them not casting anything is a pretty bad sign for us. Sure, they are playing Lightning Helix as well. Let's concede. Okay, their deck is a lot of life gain. Pretty unhappy not to have Skullcrack. Only have 2 Vortex in this list. Alright, I mean, I'm just gonna go back to it. Hopefully I can get a Vortex. Kaya's Guile, Lightning Helix, and Omnath is kind of rough. Maybe they're like a Niv Mizzet deck. I think they're probably that, actually. Because we saw Lightning Helix, Kaya's Guile, the Fairy. They're probably a Niv Mizzet deck, actually. Because they're playing all the colors. Yeah, they fetched 4 on Overground too. Okay, I'm quite sad, no creature, but I'm gonna keep just for the Vortex. And I can bubble myself to see if I want to top deck this. Don't want a mountain, thank you. Tap, say go. No, if I draw Thunderous Wrath here. Okay, we're good. I always forget that I have those in my deck, and I need to play correctly when I have them. Okay, they had the pro sprawl every single game. That's quite good. Could have it to Fairy turn 2. Bubble myself again. Like to draw Lava Spike, that's fine. They fetch Shock or Kaya's Guile. Sure. Go Lava Spike you. Your say go. Now we're gonna leave some mana up for the life gain protection. We cannot play Omnath here. They can now play Omnath. No, they cannot. They don't have enough mana. Okay, they're at 12. Things still gonna be close depending on what they have in hand. If they can remove this Vortex, I think we're a little screwed. Oh no, they have another Guile. Wow. I'm so dumb. I'm so stupid. Okay. Yeah, that was my bad. And they really ready for the burn matchup. I'm just gonna say go. Could potentially block. Because I don't have instant in my grave, so I'm gonna try to surprise them with a block. Ping, ping, ping. Nyeh, nyeh, nyeh. It's a top. Okay, nice. We made them waste their ping. Prevent the life gain. Okay, they're at 11. They're gonna go down to 6, then 4. Gonna be close. Just need to keep my Vortex around, and I think we'll be good. I'm just drawing a card here. Okay, I'm just gonna say go. So please, no Omnath. And we're good. Okay. Redraw. Oh, not an Omnath. Okay. Good sign, good sign. Like it, I like it. Down to 1. Okay, Boros Charm is way better here, so I'm just gonna say go. Boros Charm is better than double Firebrand. Because I can just kill them any moment I want. And just go like instead Boros Charm. A little safer. Okay, gotta do this. They have another life gain. All right. Yeah, it wasn't me playing like I didn't want to play what do you call it? slow roll them. Just I was expecting one less life gain, and if they had both, if I just went for Boros Charm there, and they played Omnath or something, like I played Boros Charm in their upkeep, I think it was a little more riskier. So just them knowing they're not gonna have an Omnath and stab Boros Charm, then you have life gain. If they had another one like Kyle's God, they go to up to 8, then down to 4, and then I just double Firebrand. So making sure they're tapped out for that. All right, very nice. Let's go to our last round. All right, last round, we're on the play. Another companion elbow this time. Sure. Do I keep this? I'm gonna keep, like, I can literally cast all of my hand except for Boros Charm. I know my Dragon Rage Channeler is, like, probably 99% sure it's gonna die. Because they have a lot of removal. So my DRC is not really living. Well, they mulled to 5, so maybe there's a chance my DRC is gonna live. If they have one lander Ragavan, maybe. And I'm probably, if my DRC... Oh. It's not mono red. But it's green. Oh, okay. It's a Gruul Obosh. Yes. Alright, I guess it's Gruul Obosh. Sure, I'm gonna play my DRC. They cannot run in 6 my DRC because the Ren 6 cannot be in their deck, but they could stomp it or bolt it. Or they could pillage me when I'm on one lander. That's also a pretty good plan. And they could Fury as well. That's also a pretty good plan. I think that's pretty greedy on the Fury though. But I guess it works. Yeah, I guess I'm just a master. Drawing lands. Okay. Go ahead, opponent. They have 2 cards in hand. They have another pillage. Whoa. Okay, deck. Another land. Let's go. I'm just gonna get a mountain this time because I don't want to get my last white source. Pyro's a pretty good last card. Not gonna lie. Okay, let's play DRC. Don't have Delirium. I don't have an instant. I can arrange that, no problem. No Lux on my part. I'm gonna upkeep Bolt and try to fetch. No. Oh, never mind then. Oh my god. I guess making a mistake sometimes is not bad. That gives me exactly the rolling for lethal. I wanted to upkeep Bolt to try to get my land and Firebrand, but I guess just getting Thunderous Wrath is also pretty good. Yeah, we got very lucky this game. Double pillage, double top deck lands. My opponent is probably a little bit salty at the moment. Not gonna lie. Guess Sanctifier and Kor Firewalkers are fine magic cards. Probably Path too. I think DRC is pretty meh against a Fury deck, especially on the draw. They got some Baubles. I guess Firebrand with like Sanctifier is pretty cool, since I could potentially, if we go for a longer game, have like a free discard engine. Really unfortunate that Firebrand didn't perform as well as my last league. Like, honestly, this league, it didn't do much. Sucked pretty much. And the 2 times that it would have been fine, my opponent stubborn denial them. I guess that's they have the right to do that. I think I'm just gonna put Swiftspear to the bottom. I like to keep my 2 burn spells for those reasons, Ragavan start and stuff like that. Just gonna bolt it. Don't really want to get my pillage turn 2. I'm gonna play Goblingguide, try to attack. Works. Spend this, pass. I know they probably like kept Blood Moon in, but I think it's probably still worth it to keep my white cards around. Definitely gonna go face with this Rift Bolt. Then we'll decide if I want to kill the Arbor Elf or not. Definitely going face with this Lava Spike. Then I want to decide if I'm killing the Arbor Elf or not. They're gonna have 4 mana next turn. If I let them have the Arbor Elf, they're gonna have 6. Yeah, whatever. Have all the mana you want. That's fine. I'm gonna try to kill them. I have a path for a big creature like Obosh or Bone Crusher. Okay, not bad. Firebrand. Sure. Bring down to 6. I'm just gonna path the Obosh probably. I'm feeling Obosh is coming. Or I can just path the Bone Crusher, worst case scenario. Discarded a Bolt. Okay. Take 4 here. We're gonna have 4. It could Obosh just right now. This path here. I'm gonna be there next turn. Sure. I think they should have put the Obosh into their hand, unless they have enough mana to do that anyways. But because Obosh in hand with Fury would have killed me. Would have dealt 12 plus because the Goblin token is not odd. Yep, that's right. But right now I'm not dead. Almost though, but not dead. Okay, I'm gonna Boros Charm you. I go to 4, doesn't really matter. I get more chances of drawing a burn. That's a burn. My understanding. Alright, still managed to get a 4-1. Very nice. Let's go for a small wrap-up. So, pretty happy of the overall performance of the deck. Right now, with the deck, with Play with Fire and Ranges Firebrand, I was 8-2, 12-3. Now I am 16-4. Is that right? 2, 3, 4 ones. That's 12-3. No, 3, 4 ones. That's 12-3, and then +1, 5-0. I am 17-3 right now. Yeah, that's... Oh, I did a 3-2 too. So I am 20-5. Yeah. So really happy of the overall performance of the deck. Honestly, Thunderous Wrath, I think, is very, very impressive. Do we need Range's Firebrand? Quite unfortunately, that, like I said, it wasn't the star of this video. And I'm very, very sad that my last recording didn't work, because it was the star of that recording. This league, honestly, it pretty much sucked, I'm not gonna lie. But, I mean, I'm gonna have to play it more to really make sure, like, can we manage to make this work? I don't know. Happy that I brought in Kor Firewalkers. Unfortunately, still lost to Burn. I mean, our only loss is Burn, so that's a pretty good sign on the performance of Burn right now. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the sideboard. Honestly, we played against an opponent that had a lot of life gain. Maybe a third Vortex could be better than the third Sanctifier en-Vec. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. Really, really enjoyed Thunderous Wrath. I think it's, like, at the beginning, I was really viewing this card as a meme. But the more and more I played, the more and more I'm impressed with the power level. You just saw this league. How many times did I just top deck it and I went from a game that was like on the back foot or like even to win to pretty good advantage at winning the game. And it didn't happen a lot that I just had it in hand and I didn't cast it. I think it was only in round 1 against my burn opponent, and my burn opponent had a pretty good hand too. So yeah, and when your loss is the deck you're playing, that's a pretty good sign as well. So yeah, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the Lord of the Ring cards. Do you have any cards that you're excited for? I know Rage's Firebrand is a meme, but honestly, I'm gonna try probably another league or a couple leagues without filming just to test even more the card. But yeah, I'll see you guys in another video. See ya. Bye-bye, guys.